You keep moving
We
yourself
are.
around in?
We're going live. We're going live. We're live right now. We should be live. Double check. If we're
Yes, we are.
live, somebody put a comment that we're live. How about that? We've been gone for a couple weeks.
We're
Totally
live.
excited. Yep, 10 p. It's jumping up quick. Okay. So we've been gone for a couple weeks. Had to take a break. Things were so crazy with Black Friday and everything else. Uh, we got our huge guest on tonight, HiFi Vector. He'll be on here shortly. We're doing usual, giving time for everybody to come in, and then we will kick this off in a little bit. We got Benjamin here with the Big Jeff beanie. We have
Yeah.
Taylor the Hair, and we have Allie McBee the Best is with us tonight. All right, we got some people in here. We're gonna wait a few more seconds. So everybody, this will be the last night that you will not be able to read comments, because if you're logged in on a Facebook or one of our YouTubes or another YouTube, you will not see comments or people in there. Starting next week, we have a new software. We are getting rid of StreamYard, and you will be able to see everybody's comments no matter where you're logged in. This is going to be, man, incredible. I'm so excited about it because that's the worst thing, because you got people logged in multiple places. Tonight, we've been gone for 2 weeks. We're going to blow it up tonight. We have the DD audio giveaway. Hold up, I'm not even going to get in the announcements yet. I'm going to wait till we get a couple more people in here in the other channels. And we're going to be, oh, it's already popping off. Let's do this. Ben, let's
Yes,
get this
sir.
shit started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's go. It's the Big Sound Podcast. Welcome back. Got one hell of a cast to keep it action packed. Big Ben on the scene, yeah, and Taylor the Hair. Allie the Queen and Big Jeff in the chair. Got audio legends coming on the show. If you need some advice, then you'll be good to go. Got the usual suspects at the chats. And Deviant for life, straight rapping facts. Big Jeff coming through like he's Santa Claus, cause he be giving stuff away, yeah, he's the boss. And hit the website no matter what your budget's. Year, make, and model, we will tell you what fits. And hair tricks, get them for just $1. Cop a Big Jeff shirt and pop your collar. We bout to take off like a convertible drop top. Haters sneaking in, they get hit with that bot shot. Before we set it off, you gotta do something. Grab your chain, your shades, and your pinky ring. Now we ready to go, yeah, it's time to begin. You know it's Big Jeff audio for the win. Team Big Jeff, y'all can start the show. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
First is the shout out to Deviant. That is our new intro. That is off the chain. We have been down for a couple of weeks because of, man, when I tell you we processed over 3,000 orders in a 10-day period, it might even be over that. So we had to take some time off. We're back at it, episode 28. It is crazy. 30 weeks ago, because we skipped 2, we started this podcast, and we've had on everybody from YouTubers, content creators, manufacturer owners, techs. I mean, just everybody and anybody we've had on this podcast. And then we brought in DD Audio. We finally made the deal with them to be their Southeast distributor and also approved online retailer with the Big Jeff website. And when I tell you, it has not stopped. It has not. So we wanted to start things off right with a huge giveaway. They are hugely known for their 6-inch, 8-inch, and we've had that video going less than 10 days, and there's already 30,000 views. I can't even tell you how many entries. It was insane. So tonight, we are giving away the 4 DD Audio 6-inch woofers to a lucky winner. We're going to do that at the end. Let me go over a few things. This will be our last night with StreamYard. Yes, we have found a off-the-chain software. We will be using it next week, 7:30 Tuesday, that all the comments from wherever you're logged in at will display. So every single person will see everybody else's comment for one big, awesome back show. Right now, if you're logged in our Facebook or the Big Sound YouTube or the Big Jeff YouTube, you can't see who everybody is, but that will change. We are also behind on drunk Text by Big Jeff. That's where you text the word drunk, DRUNK, to 737 Big Jeff. So we are picking 3 winners tonight to catch it up. I was blown away. Even one winner posted up the text he got from me, all scrambled up, and was like, "Is this even real?" And he was asking people, and like, "Hell yeah, it's real. We give away stuff weekly, if not 2-3 times a week, monthly. That's what we do." Okay, what else we're going to talk about? Make sure you hit that like button right now. I'm looking at the likes. You got to hit that. Help us out. I do work for likes, shares, and comments. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed and you're new, hit that subscribe button right now. We appreciate that. Let's start this off first. Our first drunk text by Big Jeff winner is, are we bringing them all 3 up, or what are we doing? Because I know we already contacted them. Ben, are we doing them one at a time or all 3? Put them all up then. Drunk text winners, we had to catch them up. Chris Haskins was a winner. He got some crazy ass text saying he won an amp kit. Jonathan Berline, he also won an amp kit. And number 3, Jason Dunford. They were already contacted. The way it works is you text the word drunk to 737 Big Jeff. We then enter you in that contest. Every week, we send out a text saying, "Hey, you won. We're sending you something," and you send us a screenshot back. Harlan Banks, people travel miles to go to Big Jeff Audio. That's saying something. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We are open to the public. We are a wholesale company, distributor for now multiple brands, and we're also e-commerce, and we do allow local walk-ins. But anyway, 3 drunk text winners. And if you all checked out the DD audio video, guess what? We have a winner tonight. We're going to announce at the end. So tonight we have a big-time YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to call it. His name is HiFi Vector. He has caught my eye multiple times, and we asked him to come on tonight. Let's take a short video break, and then we're going to be back with HiFi Vector himself. Ben, take us out.
Are you bored out of your mind? Confused about what car audio products you should get and how to use them? Are you looking for answers?
Yes, I am.
Can't find anything to binge on YouTube. Everything you need and want to know about car audio is here.
What's up, guys? I wanted to make a start to finish, truly in-depth video on this. I bought these batteries from Big Jeff Audio.
That's a sweet deal.
And then again, be safe because these are powerful cells. Any little oops, any little accident can be a big problem.
Big problem.
So let's go out and get it hooked up in a vehicle, and I'll show you guys how this thing works. Okay, guys, so here's this SPL Lab Mini Meter version 2 hooked up. Uncertified, 40 hertz up to clipping.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's HiFi Vector.
What's
Here
up,
he
Jeff?
is, the man, the myth, HiFi Vector. That was an awesome video. And I'm going to tell you what, I picked up these excess power cells about 3 years ago or so, and I only bought a few because I'm like, who's going to spend this kind of money on these things? And that has turned into one of the biggest sellers for us, that we bring in anywhere from 10 to 15,000 of them a year between the 35, 40, and 45 amp. So I was stoked when I saw a video pop up where you did it from start to finish. You even built a nice case. I mean, you took that video straight out of the park. I also want to tell everybody, you got a little add-on to this HiFi Vector name, right? What is that?
Audio Vector. So
okay.
Pretty soon, I think we're going to transition it to Audio Vector. It's just easier.
Yep. So from now on, I'm going to call you Audio Vector, and that's it. That's your new name. That's what everybody needs to start calling you. Let's start off. We got a ton of people in here tonight. We've been off for a couple of weeks. There's been a lot going on, so I'm glad to see everybody jumped in. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got in this? Give us the breakdown of the past.
Kind of to make a long story short, I mean, I've been into car audio since I was 16 and got my first car. My older brother got me into it right off the bat. So I've always kind of been a bass head, but I was more kind of a sound quality type guy. And years go by, and I kind of got my flame rekindled with all this new car audio stuff that came out, because now you can get so much power so cheap, subs with so much excursion that we didn't have, before. So it just kind of re-sparked my desire to go test all this stuff and check out all this new equipment, because it's changed a lot over the past 20 years.
Yeah, big time.
So basically, and as far as the channel goes, I was just kind of having fun one day, and I didn't even really watch YouTube that much, but I was like, well, I'm going to test some stuff out, and maybe it'll help other people looking at this particular sub or this amp, and just kind of start doing it for fun. So that's
Right.
kind of how I got into it. But
So when did you actually start your channel? How many years ago?
I think 2.5 years ago.
Ben, can you scroll across the screen to his channel so people can screenshot it or click to subscribe to it? So when you first started, what was the plan? Was it to monetize and try to make some money? Was it just to make some videos? I mean, what was the original plan? And then say this year, what was the plan? Like your beginning plan and now this year plan?
The original plan, just to have fun and almost mess around with my brother, saying, hey, look, I did a YouTube video. Really,
Right.
that's all it was. I never had a plan to start a channel, but then I kind of got addicted, to trying all the equipment and testing everything. So then I just kept throwing up more videos and more videos. It kind of just grew on its own, but I had no intention of just making a big YouTube channel. It was just for fun.
Right. And not that anybody should be rated on how many subscribers or what, but how big is the channel got?
I think I'm just over 7,000 now.
Right. But when I'm seeing it, you got 7,000 strong, right? Because I'm always seeing comments, I'm seeing the views. So you got some solid people on there in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I think it's a little over 7,000 subs, but I think I get about 80,000 views, 80,000 views and watch hours a month.
There you go, right there. George Perez says, I watch HiFi Vector all the time. He's very informative. I think that's a huge thing. Let me ask you this. How do you decide which car audio equipment to test and review on your channel? Because I didn't send you batteries. I want everybody to know. And I tell everybody all the time, because I get hit up all the time. I don't deal with people that just hit me up for free stuff. I deal with people that start to do their own thing. And when I see that, I want to jump in and help, even like bringing you on tonight, right? And then I hope that our relationships grow over time. But I can't tell you how many messages my team gets, I get, discounts, free this, free that. And it's like, hey, fill out for the affiliate at least first, share a post. So being that I know for sure you're not getting all this just sent to you, how do you pick and what do you do? Do you come out of your own pocket? I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it comes out of my own pocket because I'm like addicted to testing all this stuff. So, I mean, it's pretty funny. My brother jokes at me because I call him up every 2 days. Guess what new sub I got? And I build my own custom boxes. I'll get a new sub. I'll build a box for it. I'll throw it in, listen to it, and I'll throw a video up. And then I'm already thinking of another sub. A lot of it is what I want to try.
Right.
I also try to do is I try to show stuff that not everybody else is doing. Like a lot of guys are doing the trendy brands, and I'm like, well, I'm going to do some of the underdog brands that just some of the daily drivers want to check out, So I'm kind of not try to be not on the trendy bandwagon because I figure there's enough of those videos out there already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
already seeing you got a couple already saying they just subscribed. You got a couple YouTubers in here like Bass Dad giving you props. You have that love. Big time, you definitely have that love, man. And I think more and more people relate to what we call real, being real. But the reality is you're doing this on stuff you want to do it on or even put it in your own thing. And I think people relate to that. So what do you drive and what's in the car right now?
So my main vehicle is a 2013 Nissan Armada, and it's lifted, it's black, it's pretty cool. I love my truck. Right now I got an Autotech Engineering 400 amp alternator. I got a XS 6-cell LTO that I bought from you as well. And then I have right now a Teramp Smart 5 bass. And then I got 2 Resilient Sounds Gold V215s in the back. And then I have Scar Audio component 6.5s front and rear.
So you got a mixture of everything, right?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing too. It's like I know every brand has awesome stuff and then some stuff that's maybe not as great. So I'm not really brand loyal. So
I
like
say it all the time. Yeah, every brand's got the good and the bad. Even my own vehicles, I pick out what I think is going to work best for that. I'm going to change up Juan. Juan's a big supporter of my channel. I'm going to change up his comment a little bit. He's asking you first. He asked you what do you recommend for multi-channel amplifier Class D or Class B for sound quality? So we'll start there, and I'm going to change this up. So he's asking you obviously which Class D or Class AB for sound quality is your recommendation.
It's hard because a lot of it is how much money do you have to spend? What's your budget?
Right.
I mean, if you got big full pockets, you can go Fosgate JL Audio. If you're looking for something inexpensive, easy on the budget, honestly, like for something budget, the Soundstream Rubicons are cheap. They're Korean made. They're super clean. They're easy on the wallet. Even the recoil amplifiers are pretty good. So it's kind of hard to answer because do you want to spend $2,000 or $150?
Right, 100%. I always tell people you got to get what's best for your money. Now, there's a couple things included that. Obviously, service and warranty, right? So you buy stuff from us, we're going to warranty it. But when you buy like a Kicker product or a Rockford product, you're paying a little bit more. But when you have a problem, they're going to bend over backwards for you. Most of the time, they won't even make you send the woofer back in. They'll do what they call a field destroy, send you out a new one. So, it's like buying a Hyundai and a BMW. They both drive great. They both have a lot of features. But you're paying a little bit, for the name, but also more the service. Let me ask you this, Ben. Go ahead and throw up those clips. I want to jump into those. We're gonna do some talk about some things my team pulled up about your videos. Probably caught them off guard here. There we go.
Inside the amplifier, so we've got 4 large power supplies on this side, 2 on the input section. We got 5 very large cap top 2200 microfarad 200 volt caps here, and then these.
So I'm going to pause that. Tell me, what are we looking at? This is pulled from one of your videos.
So this was the new audio pipe 8K amplifier. And this one had a lot of new changes in it because, as you know, full bridges, one of the weakest part of a full bridge amplifier is its protection circuitry. So on this audio pipe, what I mentioned in the video too, there's a lot of new chipsets and everything on the protection side of it to where they did a really good job. Now, if it has overcurrent, low voltage, over voltage, this thing will be a bulletproof workhorse and going to protect and not have any problems. So that's what I really enjoyed about seeing this audio pipe amp, because it was just a workhorse. And I remember on this one, I also tried to push it to see if I could pop it, and I couldn't pop it. So what the protection circuitry was doing its job and stopping from being overloaded before anything happened. So
some of my existing followers know I got a real close relationship with everybody at Audio Pipe. I actually used to help them design stuff over 10 years ago, and even to this day, they were actually at my house just a few months ago, and I'm going down there again for Christmas. Audio Pipe's been around for a very long time. They actually own their own factory overseas, not rent. They own it. They pay the people. So these amps and for amps and subwoofers are made there in their own factory. Years ago, Audio Pipe had an incredible name. Now I bring it up because while we were sitting here barbecuing at my house, your name came up by J-Rod. So you don't realize your name is out there in the upper lines. We were talking about you then. I think that's right around the time when you did the Brazilian Guts amp, because we were talking about what to send you. And that's just, give yourself a little pat on the back, man, because being that new, that small, your name comes up. And when it does, let me tell you, the manufacturers or big distributors, they look at not just the quality of the video. They look at, are these guys sincere? Are they there just trying to get free stuff? Are they going to put realness, even if it's bad, into the video? So I just want to give you some props there, man. Your name has come up.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
literally
that.
in my backyard barbecuing. So that's an awesome thing. We're going to go to the next one here. Let me see here. Ben, can you? There you go, Ben. I'll hook it up.
Start assembling them. It's hard for me to hold the camera, but then we're just going to go through. Negative, positive, negative, positive, and it's going to be like in a chain. All right, guys, so here's the bottom. Let me flip it over and I'll show you the top. All right, guys, and here is the top.
So here, obviously, you got the cells from us. Tell us what made you say, you know what, I'm going to pick up the, what did you do with this at the end? What did this go in?
I use this in my truck when I am putting in anything over like an 8K, and then I use the 6 cell for my daily driver because I usually have like a 5K, you know, in my truck. But the reason I love these LTOs is because, you know, I have a battery testing equipment too, where I can put 1,000 amps of load on a battery and test its capacity and how much voltage it'll hold. These LTOs, man, they're like, to me, they're like the greatest thing because you can use them on a car at 14.4. You can use them on a high output alternator setup at 15 volts. So they have a high resting voltage. They're light. And one 6 cell setup like this will do what like 2 or 3 AGMs will do.
Right.
So,
right.
And also the big thing about LTOs is they're safer, you know, than a lot of the other lithium. So, I mean, you could, you know,
how many cars have you heard or seen burned down over these? And I tell people that all the time. There's nothing. Yep. I'm not even going to bring up the other types of batteries. Nothing against them. But how many times have you heard something go sour with these? We call them the dingalings, the yinglongs. You know, for the price, I'm there. That's what we have in the Yukon. That's what I have on my test bench. It's just to me, it's not overly priced, and it's definitely safer. Jonathan Nash here says, "You was the only one that broke it down. I'm new to LTO now. I know how to hook them up." And I think he's right, because a lot of times creators will do like the start and the finish, right? And you broke it down, explain it to them. And honestly, my customer service has sent customers links to your video when they're inquiring how to put the bus bars together. So we sell multiple types of bus bars, and also depending on how many cells. And that's always the thing for a new person. How do I do it? Because most people are just going from start to finish. So, you know, we've used your video a lot. Nick Peavy says, I use the UC31. It's awesome. Have you done anything with the UC31 from Excess Power? We sell a ton of those. It's basically like a super cap.
I haven't. Yeah,
we got to
I
get one
haven't
out to you.
with those yet.
It has a built-in Bluetooth. So once you pair it, you could see the amperage pulls, the voltage. You can see how many times it was dead. And it's not made to be a battery. It's made to go in conjunction with a battery. And the two work together. And out of anything, we've gotten so many replies, people seeing they notice the difference in the lighting and everything else right away. Nick Peasy also says, keep voltage very stiff. Yes. I got people in the background. Juan is talking about BD5s. What's a BD5 there, Juan? You're going to have to comment back in. I know BD4s, 3s, not a 5. Okay, Ben, hit us up, or this base stat. I swear by the UC31. Let me explain real quick, because I want to get one out to you, if that's okay, and you can do something with it. The battery is made to go in conjunction with any type of AGM or lithium, and basically it's a huge super cap that has Bluetooth and the technology in there. You actually have to first, you can start a car with it, and that's how much of a charge it holds, but it's gone instantly. So putting that in line or in the back with a battery, what hit off so big is that we have B stocks where the guts are new, but the casing looks like crap. And I think we sell them for like $100-something, man. On an average, probably 200 plus a month. We sell those B stocks, so they're very popular. Ben, you want to go to the next video? I think it is about the AudioPipe Clean DSP.
we have a sweep generator. So what the sweep is, it's not just one frequency. It'll start, let's say you want to start at 10 hertz and have it go up to 600 hertz. So it'll slowly ramp up and go through all those frequencies so you can listen to your system. And again, it has the gain knob, which is the volume. You also have the speed at which it's going to do that sweep. You know, you want it slow, medium, or high, which is a fast sweep. So really,
Hold on. Are you telling me that from AudioPipe will allow them to actually generate a tone? So by installing the DSP, they can also test their speakers?
yeah, it's really cool that they added that. Yeah, so you don't have to use a separate app or a CD or anything. You can just pull up the app, and it's all adjustable. So like I said, you can start it. If you just want to do your subs, you can do a 10 to 80 hertz sweep. You want to do a full system sweep, you can do a 10 to 20,000 sweep. So it's really cool. I like that DSP. And first of all, I like the app. It's really cool. It's really clear. It's really easy to use. And I like the fact that they put that sweep generator in there that's more customizable. Also, I like that app because they put the instruction manual on the app, because I get so many questions from my DSP videos, because they can be confusing because it's a lot of control,
Right.
but a lot of guys get confused. So it's really cool that AudioPipe put the actual manual in that app, so you can always have a reference.
You actually taught me something, because we sell a lot of the clean sweep, but I didn't know that it had a built-in tone generator for that. But now it makes sense, clean sweep, and they apply that. Richard Trevino, what's up, Big Jeff? I keep up the great work. Just dropped in the support. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll be back on every 7:30 Tuesday nights Eastern time till 8:30. Boyd, could I use the UC31 in my second battery? Yes, UC31 is made to be a second battery, not under the hood. In the back, you can use it as a distribution point, and it will definitely make a difference. There is some talk out there. There is a waiver in there about fire. I could tell you the 1,000 plus we sold in 2023, we have not had one issue, and that's just us. There's plenty of other people that sell it. But if there is something that ever happened, they have to post it. But there's people out there that want to do the I know everything talk. Yes, it is same as a Ultra Cap. Okay, let's go to the next video. This one here was SPL Labs. Ben, bring that one up.
Inexpensive professional car audio SPL meter. Really cool tool. Captures the max SPL, the frequency that it had the max SPL, and the lowest voltage.
So that one there is the older one. I'm going to get into that after you explain it, because there's a big difference between the V2 and that one. So I'm guessing you're using that when you're checking your subwoofers and getting an SPL?
Yeah, I have both the SPL Labs and then the Sound Solutions audio meters. That one is nice because you can just plug it into the cigarette lighter, power it on. It's real quick. You can get your SPL reading. There's no load up screen or app on your phone to mess with, and it shows you the peak frequency and the peak SPL reading. But also too, you can have a selection to show you the lowest system voltage. So if you want to crank up your subs and see how low your system voltage is dropping, it'll show you that too, and that is worth a lot just in itself. So it's basically a high-end voltmeter as well that shows a minimum and maximum, and an SPL meter. And the other cool thing I like about this one, besides that it's just real quick to plug in and do an SPL reading, is it'll show you the live frequency. Like if you're playing a song and your sub's really hitting, and you could say, okay, that's 42 hertz,
Right.
or that's 32 hertz. And then you could be like, is my sub going to hit 20 hertz? So you can play a 20 hertz test tone, and this will show you the SPL and then verify that you're at 20 hertz. So it's a really cool little tool that's quick and easy to use.
The difference
really
between that and the V2 goes to a higher SPL. Obviously, people are getting louder and louder. The only downfall, and we get some complaints, is instead of that bright green screen, it's a dimmer. like a pale green, and if you don't have it right in the sunset, it is hard to read. But they do come with a little battery pack, chargeable, a
Yep.
cigarette lighter, and a USB plug. So they're very accurate, and that's definitely the way to go there. If you haven't done it already, make sure you check out HiFi Vector YouTube later and subscribe. There is another HiFi, so don't get confused. This is HiFi Vector, which scrolling at the bottom of the screen there. Okay, we're going to get into now some sound stream video you did. Ben, you want to bring that up?
For a minute in a 2.5 cubic foot box, and it did not sound that great at all. I think the woofer was being choked. So this is in a 4 cubic foot box right now. It's doing a lot better with the Teramp Smart 3. So let's check it out.
Okay, so you get the SoundStream woofer, you're putting it through. How much power did you have on that thing at the time?
It was on a Smart 3, so it was getting all the 3K in that big old 4 cubic foot box.
Right. So it was handling it, but then you noticed, I guess you did it originally one time, right? And felt like the box was wrong and then redid it, or what happened there?
Well, you know, with every sub, there's like recommended box size. So I always usually try subs in different size boxes. So I started out, I think I tried it in like a 2.5 cubic foot box, and then like a 3 cubic foot box. And when I put it in this 4 cubic foot box, it just started singing, man. It just came to life. So keep that in mind, guys, with the specs. Sometimes for perfection, you got to try certain things. The recommendations are just kind of, you know, a general idea. So
Right.
that sub really just started cranking, man, on that 4 cubic foot box. And I was blown away by that sub. I wanted to try one of those forever. I never saw anybody running them. And that thing, you know, it flexes a lot, but it actually had really good transient response and sound quality. So that's a really cool subwoofer.
Now, what are we seeing in your background? Is this your mini office, your storage? What? I'm
This
seeing a
is
lot of boxes.
Yeah, this is just my shop at home where I put all my subs and equipment that I'm not using. I have a lot of car audio equipment, you can imagine, from all my videos. So there's just some subs, and then I have a couple boxes I built in the background because I build my own custom boxes. So I guess it's my car audio man cave at home where I store everything.
Kick D 1904 will give you a shout out. First time seeing Team San Diego bass heads in the house. Thank you for jumping in tonight. Let's take a quick video break. We got another video we put together for you, and then we'll be right back with Mr. HiFi Vector. We'll say Audio Vector in the house.
Have you ever seen a product, liked it, checked all the images, description, specifications, but still wonder if it is good or not? You need to subscribe to HiFi Vector's YouTube channel. He will have the answers you're looking for.
I went ahead and did it. SoundStream TXP 1.12000D. So this is SoundStream's, man, for the price, these things, they do very well. This does have power protect and clip indicator, which is nice. All right, guys, here we go. 4-ohm test. Not bad for 4 ohms. You know, and they look really cool. They're probably one of the coolest looking, you know, amps out there, I think. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of people asking me for this one, so there it is. And if you could, guys, like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And thanks so much.
So before you came on, we have a whole team, and Allie talked to you, and she said, good luck. Got them scared tonight, not sure what to expect. I'm going to ask you so far, Mr. Audio Vector, how is it going?
Good, man. I mean, you guys are chill. It's been a real good show. It's actually been fun. I hope I can come on again sometime. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%, man. Like I said,
real
once I
fun.
start building those relationships with guys, man, I have a saying I tell everybody: if I get bigger, you get bigger. If you get bigger, I get bigger. So it's always a networking and a team effort. Right now, we got a little bit of time. If you have some questions for either of us, we'll pop them up. Juan says exactly, I need to get a 4-channel amplifier, but with at Big Jeff Lithium. Okay, so there was a shipping delay in the BJ22 amp. I am told that they should be here like the week after Christmas. Obviously, during Black Friday and Christmas plays havoc with freight, but they are still on the way and they will be shipped out very soon. Mr. Robin Williams says, "Hey guys, sorry about getting ready for the show. Oh, you're getting ready for a show on Saturday. I'm not sure what show. Let us know." Here we go. Nikki Peasy says, best way to combat impedance rise. That is a question or something I see on video after video lately. It's like it came out of nowhere. Box rise is like in every review. So, do you know of a way to combat that?
The best way, tear amps, smart amps, because there is, without rigorous testing and changes, it's one of those phenomenons that you'd have to just try to build 5 different boxes with different net volume, different port area, and see how that sub responds in that environment. Because that's basically what it is. It's how a subwoofer reacts to its environment, which is the box. So honestly,
I'm gonna agree with him, even though we haven't sold Taramps in a long time. But Taramps one, the other way too is get yourself a good amp that's going to produce the power. And whenever I plan my systems, I don't go exact RMS for RMS. I go a
no.
little bit stronger. You would rather turn it down than be turning it up. So it
Yep.
is a safe bet to go RMS, but because of the car environment, because of your voltage and amperage, and amps are tested in the perfect scenario, always go up a little higher. If it says 1,000 watts, go with a 1,500 watt amp. They're usually not that much more, and so on for sure.
Yep.
Deviant's got a good question for you though. For Vector, build your dream system: head unit, wire, amp, and subs. Take it away, man. Price is no
Oh man.
option here. Yeah, price is no option.
Honestly, there's so many good choices, man. I like so much different stuff. I really can't pick just one.
Okay, hold on. You get 5 minutes walking through one of my warehouses with one of the carts. What are you picking?
I'm gonna pick up some DefBonts 15s
Okay.
and probably a DefBonts half bridge amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
And
What are you doing for mids and highs?
man, there's a lot of good mids and highs, man. Probably some like DS18 mids and highs or sundowns. I'd probably
Right.
go, either or.
And you got a wire
So,
choice?
man, wire. There's a lot of good wire, but if you're talking about like power cable, I mean, I like Colossus sounds. I like Sky High. So again, it's so hard because there's so much good stuff out there, which I can appreciate these days. I mean, we're all spoiled with this car audio
Right.
stuff. There's so much
And
good
and
stuff
are
out
you
there.
going to run a head unit, or are you going to do it all off of a phone or tablet?
Honestly, man, my truck's old school, so I do everything off my phone. The head
Mm-hmm.
unit's just basically a receiver. So, I mean, I
I'll
test a
say,
lot of stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten into. I don't claim to be able
I'll
to
tell you
test everything.
the coolest and best thing I did in the Yukon was we used a 13-inch iPad. And the cool
Mm,
thing about that is it goes from there directly into a DSP. But I have unlimited music. I have all my apps to run the LED, my switches, everything all in there. And that was a really cool way. I have map with navigation. I can do
yeah.
YouTube. So, that's something I like. Jacob Caldwell, what is or both your guys' favorite sub or subs for the low price? I got a good answer for this one. You go ahead first.
Man, again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it's so hard. For inexpensive subs, Soundstream R3s, man, they're a classic. They sound really good. Um, Resilient Sound subs are amazing. Sundown X's are one of my favorite subs. Audio Pipe, triple stacks or quad stacks sound real good. Scar makes good budget stuff. It just,
I'm
again,
going
man.
straight to, for budget now, the Black Diamond T12.4. We did 3 of those in my brand new Grand Wagoneer. And let me tell you, I have an expectation what I think it's going to sound like. This went above and beyond. 3 of them vented behind the third seat. We have
Nice.
2 amplifiers on them. And I'll tell you what, you couldn't sit in there and not tell me it was a set of 15s or a big old giant box and it's a small wedge. It really blew my mind for, regular 1,000-watt subs. Mr. Dusky, who actually won, Mr. Dusky here, who actually won. He came 4th place at the NF Finals, but he did take 1st place before that. We switched him out, actually, I think from a tower amp to a Martz digital amp on his kicker sub, and he actually got 1st place. That's why he's ripping out Martz. There's a video that just got released by Baystat. I sent him out a Martz digital, the MP line, which is Martz Premium, 3500, that did 10,000 watts steady at half an ohm, and it did well over 5,000 watts at 1 ohm. The amp blew his mind, did not believe it was going to do it.
Nice.
Robin Williams, why is bass? Oh, and let me hold Robin up there. Martz also, listen to everybody. They already made changes on the next container coming in. They made some changes. 1, the speaker outputs are going to be 8 gauge size. Everybody, they listened to your comments. 2, they enlarged and spaced out the 0 gauge inputs, so there's more room to get in the dual to 1, reducers. And they really listened on all the big amps. Will be coming with a new remote that will have Cat 5 on it, and it will do voltage, temperature, protect, and everything like you're seeing out there. So Martz, 100% listen to all your comments. The amps are in production now, and we might see them as soon as the end of January or February, and there'll be a version 2. All right, Robin Williams says, why is bass louder on a sub than using a tablet? Oh, on a USB than using a tablet. I don't think it's louder because of that. It would be, 1, what you're playing from, and 2, it's all about transfer rates. That I don't think it has any difference between the 2. It's going to be the cable you're using and where you're playing from. For instance, if you're trying to play through Bluetooth on your phone, there is going to be a sound difference from YouTube, Pandora, and the rest. Some of them don't even give out a full signal. And if you had like a type of surround sound, you wouldn't get that. So it really comes down to your real best option is to download that music on a drive or on a phone and play it that way. Boyd Henhano, what's your favorite 8-inch under-seat subwoofer?
Oh, man. Honestly, I haven't really got much into shallow mounts, man, because I usually do, big boxes in my full-size SUV.
I'm going to tell you, DD has really blown my mind with the amount of 6s and 8s we sell. And in my black Dodge Ram, I did 4 of the DS18 new ZXIs in there. Mirror goes nuts, radar detector falls off. Really impressive. But you're talking to a man that is about bigger subs, so hard for him to give you a good answer on that. Floyd, Mr. Floyd, where the hell you been? I'll tell you all, the DD612s are absolutely bangers for 129. I'm running 2 in my truck. Okay, we're about 8:13. If you could say anything to your fans right now or potential followers, what would it be there?
I would just say thanks so much, guys, for watching. And when I started this, I just did it just for fun. And I try to just give you guys information to help you guys make a decision on if you're looking at a sub that I review. I try to tell you how it sounds, what it sounds like. So if you guys have any suggestions for me on things you want me to review or anything I can do better, man, just let me know. Because part of this I do for me, it's fun, but I do it for you guys too. I try to get you guys good, honest information out there on the product so you guys can make a decision on what kind of car audio equipment you want to buy.
So what he's saying is comments are important, and not even just good comments, but if you have something negative, say don't do it in a negative way. Do it in a constructive way, because you're hearing himself saying that he wants to make changes to better his channel, and that's going to be by listening to you all. If you haven't done it already, please go to HiFi Vector at YouTube, subscribe to his channel. We're going to definitely have him back on, and now that we've gotten a relationship going, we will definitely have him bring to light plenty more products and batteries and all types of stuff for you to see it. Before we get to the DD audio giveaway winner, I wanted to remind a few things. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button. We've had an awesome amount of people in here tonight. This is a great comeback show for sure. This will be loaded up, so if you came in late, you always can watch it on Big Sound by Big Jeff YouTube, our Big Jeff Audio YouTube, our Facebook, and then we also load this up to Spotify. We will give this to Mr. HiFi Vector and allow him to upload it on his side also, so you can watch it later on. If you want to be on or know somebody that you want to be on this show, you can send an email to podcast@bigjeffaudio.com. We get them all the time. It might be you, it might be a friend, it might be a shop, it might be a creator. Send it over. If you have any ideas for the show, people you want us to bring on, you can definitely send an email there. Okay, we're going to get to the winner. So the way we do this, this particular one, they had to comment on the video, and we allowed it on Facebook and YouTube, and then they had to at least share it one time. What they did is they took a screenshot and they texted it to 737. Actually, they did DD to 737 Big Jeff, and then they got a reply message for them to send us a screenshot. Everybody who did it got put on an Excel sheet, and then we put them in a random picker. All right. I don't even know who won. Only my team does. I stay out of this completely. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that ready. When it pops up, I'm going to you to announce their name because they just won. Ben, do you have the picture of the DD audio subs you can pop up? No, that was the one thing you missed. Okay. They're a winner of 4 6-inch subs. They can contact us after that. We'll ship it out with a big, huge swag pack. All right. Let's get to it. Ready? My team, get it ready. I don't have my applause music working tonight because I'm using these headphones. But give me a thumbs up if you're ready to put the winner up, Ben. Okay. The winner is... Go ahead, Mr.
Braden
Vector.
Smith.
There you go. Braden Smith, congratulations. You are the winner. We had this giveaway felt like it was one of the ones when I was back with 20,000 subscribers. We had so many people, so many comments, so many shares. That's what it's about. We work for that. That's what I do, to bring attention to the Big Jeff Audio platform. And then we give back by all the incredible business that all of you give. We had an incredible night. Thank you so much for coming on. We definitely got to do this again. And do you have, real quick, do you have any shows that are upcoming that you're going to that people could see you at?
No, I usually just do my every Saturday, video YouTube reviews. So
No, I'm saying, do you go to any car shows or anything?
I usually go to the Sundown audio show in North Carolina and then like Ruckus.
Right.
But usually I'm busy around here chopping stuff up and building boxes and testing stuff. So,
all right.
Yep.
Well, you guys know how to get a hold of them. It's /HiFi Vector. Make sure you get the right one. Send them a comment, subscribe to them. As always, thank you so much for making this an awesome night. Thank you for coming on the show. Hey, bring my team on. Let's get Taylor the Hair, Benjamin, and Ali McBee the best. If it wasn't for them, we would not be able to get this done. Oh, she won't come on. There she is.
Her camera's frozen.
Okay. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for them, you guys don't realize what it takes to get a show like this together. We have to contact. We got to talk back and forth. We got to make promotions. We do a blog. Then we got to set it up. We get the video content ready. We get the questions, the giveaways. Where we got Ben? We got some people popping up real quick. Ben Harrison. We got a few minutes. Ben Harrison, what's up, Big Jeff? Made it home. Looks like I missed the show. You will be able to watch the show here. We'll reload it. You can start it from the beginning. Great show tonight. What we got here? Mike A, thanks for another great stream. Jonathan Nash, congratulations. Robin Williams, like always, thank you. Thank you to everybody. Happy holidays. We will be on next Tuesday. Who do we have next Tuesday, guys?
Oh God! Oh yeah, Mike Angels. I
Mr.
forgot.
Mike Angels, another content creator, will be on next week, 7:30. He's done a few reviews for us. This is what it's about. But go check out HiFi Vector. Go subscribe to his channel as soon as you log off of here. Hit him with a like. Hit him with a comment. And, man, everybody have a good night. Stay safe. I'm Big Jeff. We're headed out. Take us out. Take us out, Ben.
Another show in the bag, yeah, that's a wrap. Big Sound is the best, and it ain't no cap. Hit the website if you need that merch. It's Big Jeff Audio and hit the search. I know you had fun, yeah, you gotta admit it. That boy Big Jeff took his thing and he did it. Always a win, yeah, never a L. Did you smash the like, subscribe, and hit the bell? Share it on your socials, put it on blast. We'll be back next week with another podcast. Big Sound in the house, like no other deviant